Are you a writer, or do you want to be a writer and make money doing writing? Well, what most people do, they go to the Google, on the website, and they put in, I want to be a writer. Well, when you do that, you get 640 million websites. 640 million websites. It's quicker to write 100 books than to figure that out. Or you put in something like, I want to publish a book, and you get 117 million websites. And the bigger problem with that, all those websites that you're looking at are people trying to sell you something, at least on the first 10 pages or so. They want to get money from you. Well, if you're a writer, you can get money for your work and not give money to somebody because you're a writer. That's nonsense. I mean, I've written like 10 books in New York. Man, they just give me money if you have a good idea. But how do you get to people who give money for good writing? Well, you have to knock on doors. But now there's a better way. You don't have to go to New York and bang on all the doors. There's a website called Incubate. That's right. Now that's a website where you put your writing information and what you do there, and publishers, people who are looking for ideas to publish, go to this website to give money to people that they think that have good ideas. That's right. These are people who are going to give you money. Nobody else sees your writing. I mean, so you're not sharing it with other writers and are open to the web. No. See, the publishers and agents, literary agents, join this website so they could be on the inside to find new writers. Because see, up in New York, where people, give money for books and writing and things like that, they get 20 million book ideas, 20 million a year. And they only publish like 300,000. So they're always looking, but they don't, you'll never get through the door. So this is a way, an easy way for writers to get to the fat cats. The big people are really looking for new, fresh ideas, and it's all free. Watch this interview. Well, Jay Gale, man, you got one of the neatest sites for authors. I don't know where you were 30 years ago when I was starting, but Incubate is really going to revolutionize the publishing industry for us struggling writers, right?
I sure hope so. Right. We're trying. We're doing our best.
And you're in beta test now, so you'll really be, people can they sign up now? Yeah.
Yeah, writers can sign up now. It's completely free.
Free! Right.
Yeah, that's the key word. And it always will be free for basic level of access for writers. And they can upload their manuscripts and build a profile of themselves. Provide
so
a
this
very
is like almost a writer's community for the publishers to look at on where to buy manuscripts, right? So you don't have to send it in the mail and get it stuck in the mailroom, right? Right.
No more mail rooms. No more wondering whether or not your manuscript got where it was supposed to go. It's very exciting, and we've got top publishers and editors and agents right now on our site testing it. We just completed or are just completing a very prominent literary contest.
I know, I was watching those videos on YouTube. They're terrific. Great fun. When's the winner announced? Like next month or something, right?
Yeah, we're announcing it in about 3 weeks, I believe.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
So, you were telling me some data. Now, there are like 300,000 books published every year, new ones, right? But the manuscripts that are sent...
Right, dead tree books.
Dead tree books, right. Dead tree books, not e-books or anything like that.
Right.
Real books that you hold up, and there's 300,000 of them, but the manuscripts they get are like 20 million?
Yeah, there's about 20 million, roughly, points of contact that have to go through that manuscript process
before they get down to 300,000. So they're overwhelmed. They don't know what to do. And then it's frustrating for the writer. We can't get anybody's attention up there, right? So we come to your site, I got a manuscript, I got an idea or whatever, and I go to your site, put it for free, and the publishing industry and agents, the deal makers, are fishing and surfing on this, looking for cool stuff, huh?
That's right, and they're actually able to use a very powerful search engine because all the manuscripts that go up on our site, the synopsises, the excerpts that the writers put up, files the writers put up, all searchable. So these publishers, editors, and agents can search by genre, keyword.
Wow, so they don't have to read that much.
Right. And pretty soon there's going to be a bunch of other exciting tools once we come out of beta that help our writers actually communicate with these people and vice versa.
Ah, so like in the back door and then little, meetups on the side or whatever.
That's right. They'll be able to do collaboration. Writers will very shortly be able to see how often their manuscripts are being looked at,
Wow.
how often
So
they're coming.
it'd be like if I sent it in the mail, I could tell if they opened up the package and read it.
Well, that's right. Most manuscripts get sent in the mail. Costs whatever $10, $12
Right.
to send a manuscript out. By the time it gets there, and you may not hear anything back. You know.
So this is a wonderful thing. So it's really, I mean, it sounds like, it's very helpful for the publishing industry. It solves their problem of dealing with 20,000 manuscripts or 20 million. But really for the writers, it's a way for them to get through the gatekeepers, to get their work known better and have a better chance of getting it picked up by a major publisher or agent or somewhere in the writing process, right?
That's right. It's about re-empowering writers.
Yeah.
We were trying to level the scales a bit in the publishing industry. Writers should be more than just the chattel in the process.
Right. No, I mean, otherwise you have to be a writer and learn how to get around New York City and knock on those doors, and nobody even lets you in the building.
And what everybody really likes about our site is that the information remains private. As a writer, you get into the site. You can't see other writers' works.
As a writer, I mean, I don't have to show other writers. I mean, I'm just showing the publishers like I would. They're the people that give me money. I don't need the critics.
That's right. And we carefully vet all those publishers and agents to make sure that they're from legitimate companies. That we don't accept agents who charge reading fees. We don't accept publishers who primarily generate income by charging writers to publish their works.
Well, that's true, because if I'm a writer, I go and want my book published, I go on Google, and I'm going to get 1 million people going to want money from me to help publish my book.
Exactly.
So I go to you, and I only get people going to give me money.
That's right. We don't get in the middle of that transaction. We don't charge writers a piece of the pie if they get a deal from one of our agents.
So you're not another agent I have to deal with.
That's what we do. So that's very exciting for writers. The other thing that's I think that really kind of codifies it for people is think of us as a really sophisticated dating site. But we're a dating site between industry professionals that want to build relationships but want to do it safely and securely.
Right. Safe sex, right.
That's right.
but it's terrific. I mean, I'm a writer. I got these ideas or whatever, so I got a safe place to come to show it to people who are going to give me money, as opposed to all the hucksters out there. If I go on the internet looking, are going to want money from us. Yeah. And so it's a safe place to show what my talent is and have a better chance at it being accepted and making some money at it.
Yeah, that's it. That's you right in a nutshell.
Well, wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Kay. I'm so glad you're here, and I wish you were there 20 years ago when I was starting writing books. It would have helped me a lot. And it's incubate.com. That's with a K, right?
That's right. INKUBATE.
Okay.
And if they go to the website, they'll see that we don't hide from them. My email address is right there, as well as my phone number.
Okay, so it's all right on the website. Sign up for free now, because they'll always be free, but now is the best time to start learning the system and get in it, because you got nothing to lose. Put the stuff there. Somebody's going to see it and maybe make you a deal, right?
That's right, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, no more spending money on books until you do this, right? So you have to do this first. Sign up and see what people say about your work. The real people are going to give you big money for this stuff. People, and then, try something else. But it's something that you should go first, and it's a way to get through the front door. The fat cats are, giving out the money for this. Oh, and by the way, they have a contest. We're thinking about $10,000. So you may want to join that too.